Create, play, love. Hi, I'm Jessica Bose, and I am your Breakup to Breakthrough coach. I help people move through their breakup period so they can experience clarity and joy again in their lives. And today, we're going to talk about how most of you are committing suicide. What I mean by that is that you are slowly dying or fading away. Unconsciously or consciously, you're choosing not to take care of yourself. And beyond eating, exercise, and sleep, though that's part of it, you're choosing to allow yourself to become smaller and smaller. Every day, you're giving yourself away. You're looking to everyone else. Your family and friends are who you give yourself away to. You love them and lift them up and make sure they have everything they need, sacrificing your mental, emotional, and spiritual health. You give every day until you think you can't give anymore, and then someone else asks you a favor and you swoop in to save the day, even though you intended on having a peaceful day. An hour to yourself. Never saying no to anyone, always saying yes, except to yourself. You don't really know what you want anymore. You've spent years doing what everyone else wants. You've become so disconnected from yourself that it's even hard to decide what you will order off the menu. In fact, even when you're ordering food, you're ordering based on who you're around because you know you're going to end up sharing your meal and want to make sure they're going to be happy with it as well. And if I asked you, do you love yourself? You would at first say, well, of course. And then as that question sinks in more, you would know the truth. And that truth is that you really have no idea how to love yourself. Do you see it yet? Do you see how you are slowly allowing yourself to fade away? This is what I meant when I said that most of you are committing suicide. You may or may not be cutting yourself, making yourself throw up. You may or may not have suicidal thoughts. You may or may not have thoughts about taking your own life, but every day you're making decisions that contribute to another one of your dreams dying. You're choosing not to take care of yourself, and your soul is leaving you bit by bit, and you're becoming numb. I too was slowly killing myself. I thought I was being the hero by always caring for everyone around me and thinking about life for them. I thought I was sacrificing for the common good. I didn't matter. Everyone else needed to be taken care of. I needed to make sure that everyone else was good and that I was taking care of them. I didn't matter in that instance. And then my marriage was falling apart and it ended. My ex couldn't continue to be in a relationship with someone who didn't even take care of herself. I didn't. He couldn't be with me anymore because I was not taking care of myself. And then the burden of taking care of me fell to him. I put that burden on him, even though I wasn't consciously doing that. That is what I ended up doing over and over and over again, was because I wasn't doing it. Someone had to, and it had to be him. But the reality is he couldn't take care of me. He couldn't do it. That's not what people can do for each other. The only people we can save is ourselves. We cannot save anyone else. So he couldn't do anything, and he wouldn't be part of watching me slowly kill myself, so he left. Then the best thing I ever did was get help. I started to choose myself by hiring a coach/counselor, and she helped me. But I chose that. I created that for myself. And so I started to take care of myself. And I learned what it was that I liked and what I didn't like. And over the next year, I really started to learn what it meant to love myself. And my whole world changed. My whole world changed when I started to learn to love myself. I feel so expansive when I think about that and the amazingness that happened as a result of me learning to love myself and start to actually take care of myself. And now I actually have clarity about what I want. And most days I consciously choose to take care of me And I even like being alone now. There was a long time where I hated to be by myself because I didn't even love myself, right? So now I realize that I'm a delight to be around, and sometimes it's just great to be by myself because I'm great. And that shift has been so important to me because it's not my job to save everyone, right? My job, I can only save myself. I cannot save anyone else. That's not how this world works. We can't save people. We can empower them, but we can't save them. And what I was trying to do was save them. So it's not your job to save anyone. It is only your job to save yourself. Will you? Are you ready? Are you ready to step into your fullness? Are you ready to take care of yourself even if you don't know how to yet? Are you ready to fill up yourself? Because the reality is that you cannot pour from an empty cup. Imagine where your cup is filled up every day, and from the overflow, you are impacting people's lives. Imagine a world where you are not run down every day. In fact, you are so expansive and light that you are excited to wake up every day vibrant and alive. Imagine that world. It's so beautiful. If you are ready to step into the amazing, beautiful, vibrant human being that you are, type alive below. If you are ready to show up for yourself, maybe for the first time ever, type alive below. You don't have to know how. Don't worry don't worry about the how yet. I have the tools to help you learn to love yourself, to decipher what you want and desire, and how to learn how to say no. I know how to teach you those tools. You just have to be willing. So if you are willing, type alive below. Because I have 4 one-to-one coaching packages available right now, and I can connect with you and we can get started. I love you. You amazing human. Stepping into your greatness will not only change your life, but the ripple effect will be more than you can imagine. By stepping into my greatness, I now see how much gratitude I have for my ex-husband. And by stepping into my greatness, I have created a life where I get to work for myself. By stepping into my greatness, I no longer feel the burden to rescue people, and I rather empower them to be filled into their greatness as well. I want to see you win, and I'm so excited to see what this journey begins for you. And if you're still watching this, there's no coincidence that you were watching this video. I see you, and I love you, and I'm so excited to connect with you. So type alive below, and we'll get started. I love you so much. Mwah.